Boom, boom, wine your body, girl. Boom, boom, shake it up for me. Boom, 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 make your booty go, make your booty go. Boom, boom, wine your body, girl. Boom, boom, shake it up for me. Boom, 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 make your booty go, make your booty go. Yeah, man, you don't know Naturalist, reggae and dancehall artist / artist manager from CR3 Records. You understand what I say? Right now, I'm about to talk to you about the whole reggae and dancehall industry. You understand? Right? I have been in the industry for over 14 years now, right? I have songs entering on iTunes top 100 chart in Japan, right? I have songs getting Song of the Week on radio stations in Netherlands, right? Currently speaking, I am on the Reverb Nation top 10 reggae chart for Kingston, and I am at number 8, right? And in the previous years, I've been at number 1. You understand what I say? Right? Coming in before most of the major reggae and dancehall recording artists, and I am an independent artist, right? The reason why most people may not know me on the local scene, right, is because of the corruption, right, and the lack of respect in the reggae and dancehall industry, right? Sometimes people may not know, but a lot of corruption, a lot of payola, right, and the music is not welcoming to upcoming artists and record label, right? I have instances where I drop off songs at the radio station, some of the prominent radio stations, some of the major radio stations in Jamaica where you can think of. I drop my music there, right? And up until now, some station play it, some station don't play it, right? At one point in time, I placed my CD in one of the most renowned disc jockey in the reggae industry, in the music industry in Jamaica, right? And until now, that man don't play my song because I didn't put $20,000 in his hand along with my CD, right? And that is how the music industry operates in Jamaica, and I don't really like it. You understand? Right? This jockey need to cut out the piola, cut out the stupidness. You understand what I say? Right? This is an industry, and right now Jamaica don't have a reggae and dancehall industry. They have reggae and dancehall music, but they don't have an industry, and that is the reason why most of these producers and artists, right, they are not making it on the international scene because they are not taking the time out, right, to properly produce their music, to properly write their songs, right, and to work together in order to make the reggae and dancehall music in Jamaica better, right. Some of the major chart shows in Jamaica where you can think of, right. Yeah, some of them are collecting money to have people video feature on the chart, right. I have had experience with that where we drop our music video at one of the chart shows, right, and the people then contact us and say, yo, we must carry 35 grand come before we video can start show, right, and that is wrong, right. Those are some of the things that are killing the Jamaica reggae and dancehall industry, right. Those are some of the things. You understand? Some of the major shows, annual shows where you can think of. When you see some young artists performing on those shows, they are not booked for the shows. They have to pay the promoter them in order to feature on those shows. You understand? Enormous amount of money some of these promoters are collecting from upcoming artists just to get a feature on some of those shows, and I am not in support of that. You understand? I believe in music, right? Good reggae music and dancehall music. I believe in artist development. You understand? So I am not the one who is going to take out $20,000, 15 grand, put in this jockey and to play my song. You understand what I say? right? I leave that up to the people, right? And so far, as I said before, I've been featuring on iTunes new release chart like 35 on iTunes top 100 new release chart, coming in before most of those renowned artists that you have out there. Our music is competing with them on the international circuit. You understand? But because of the lack of support from the industry, the disc jockey and all of that, reggae music and dancehall music is fading. You understand? The international reggae artists, they are the ones who are benefiting from the reggae and dancehall industry. Jamaican artists are not benefiting anything from it. You understand? Right now, the last time I did a research on iTunes top 100 chart, right, the #1 single on iTunes top 100 chart was a single by the name of One Day by a artist named Matisiao from Egypt, right? Matisiao is an Egyptian. Matisiao don't know anything about Jamaican culture, but yet he can adapt Jamaican culture and produce a hit song, and that song was produced, I think it's about 2012, and now it's 2014, year ending 2014. You have Shaggy have a single on the iTunes top 100 chart named It Wasn't Me, right? Red Red Wine by UB40 featured on the current iTunes top 100 chart, right? If those artists was doing their research and doing their work, right, you wouldn't have artists like vintage Bob Marley still dominating the chart up to today, and UB40 from in the 80s and 90s and 70s. You understand what I say? These artists, they are wasting time. They are spending time fighting against each other, right? And trying to tear the music, the Jamaican music industry apart. They are not trying to build an industry. They are tearing the music apart, you understand? And that is the reason why they are not in demand overseas, right? You may hear them playing on the radio locally, right? Because the producers, some of them, they buy out the disc jockey, you understand? Behind the scene, they're paying hundreds of thousands of dollars for their project or their rhythm to be playing currently every day on the radio, right? So there's no space for upcoming artists because these disc jockey already get paid to play the producer them song, right? So they're not featuring the upcoming artists, and based on what I am seeing today, right? If you are not climbing a transmission tower threatening to jump off, or if you're not acting as a madman, right? Or if you're not singing songs about under woman and girl this and under girl, you can't get any highlight in Jamaica. Or if you're not releasing sex tape or scandal or stuff like that, you're not getting any highlight in the music industry in Jamaica, and that is not right. You understand? Right? So the artists and the producer, they need to do them research, right? They need to do their research, see what is going on in the music industry on an international level, not just a local level, on an international level. Revamp their thing and come again and try to make the reggae and dancehall music bigger and better. You understand? Some of the songs, people, I watch Sean Paul, major recording artist Sean Paul, videos on YouTube, and some of the comments where the people them been making is that they can't understand what Sean Paul is saying. You understand? And people may like the beat, right? And the sound and everything, but if they can't understand the lyrics, right, it's a disadvantage to you, because the more people can understand your music is the more fans and the more support you're gonna get. You understand? So there and then, artists need to start write their songs creatively that people on the international circuit, English-speaking country, can understand what they are saying. Our language is patois, and people can't understand patois unless you are a born Jamaican. So what you need to do is try to creatively write your songs so people can understand it. That is the first step. towards becoming an international artist. The Jamaica government need to come on board with the preservation of the reggae and dancehall music industry. They already have JCDC set up, right? But they need to revamp JCDC, right? And not just only have JCDC for Independence Day or to structure popular song competition. That is just a drop in the bucket, right? My advice to you, Minister of Youth and Culture, right? What you need to do is set up a team of people, professional people in the industry, a group of producers, songwriters, right? Record engineer and all of that. You name it. If it's even for reach out to the private sector and have them come on board and contribute. But anyway, you need to reach out to people involved and people who are willing to come on board. Set up JCDC as a label, right? Under the JCDC brand, right? Accept demos from up and coming artists, right? Start working with these artists, groom them, right? Groom them, have the songwriters write songs for them, and JCDC need to start putting out releases under the JCDC label from a government perspective, right? In which government can derive revenues from that, put in the necessary steps, the necessary finances need to do the promotion and the marketing and all these things. Whereas government, that is an avenue for government itself to generate more revenue for the country and help the Jamaican music fraternity, help the young talents, help to develop them, help to bring them to the forefront and an international scene. You understand? Right. That is what the Minister of Youth and Culture need to look into and need to try to structure, right? So one of the major setbacks in the reggae and dancehall music industry, the producers, they are not into it for the love of the music, they are into it for money. Most of them are into it for money, for making quick cash, right? That's the bottom line, right? They are not looking into the music industry as a future. They understand. They are not dealing with the preservation of the legacy, which Bob Marley and Dennis Brown and man like those vintage artists, Jimmy Cliff and all those man, Burning Spear, all of them. They are not trying to preserve that legacy that are there. Right? They are not trying to follow into the footsteps of those vintage people. You understand? Right? So at the end of the day, if we don't try to take a step, right, in order to preserve our culture and in order to compete with the international reggae scene, right? Slowly, you know, reggae and dancehall music, you know, it won't be indigenous to Jamaica. You understand? Right? It won't be our legacy anymore. Right? It will be a thing of the past. Right? Because these guys are not doing what they're supposed to do. They are not doing the researches. Right? They are not competing. You understand? They are competing on a local level, competing amongst themselves, right? Which they need to compete against the international artists. They need to compete against the hip-hop artists and all of them who have the major fan base. They need to try to pull some of those fan base, right? Artists like Movado, right? Right now, even a young superstar by the name of Popcorn, right? Some of them need to follow Popcorn footsteps, because when you look at Popcorn video and when you listen to some of Popcorn songs, right? Some of them are curving towards proper English, and that is why Popcorn have a huge fan base. When you look at Popcorn videos, they have like 6 million hits and YouTube and so on and so forth, because people all over the globe can relate to what he's saying because they can understand some of his lyrics. So he have an international appeal. Some of these young artists like Tommy Lee and Gage and all of them who are coming up, they need to emulate Popcorn and start to write lyrics, right? Even the youth name Alkaline, right? Alkaline is smart, you know. Enough of these guys don't know that Alkaline is a smart youth, you know? Right? What Alkaline do is play and the people them curiosity, you know. You understand? In order to gain his popularity. Right? So Alkaline is a smart youth, so some of them need to start use creative ways and means how to build their career. You understand? Right? But if the music industry, if upcoming artists have to resort to tattooing your eyeball and threatening to jump off a transmission tower, or have to become a madman in order to get certain attention, trust me, music industry is doomed.